Over spring break, I went on Apex. I went to this place called West Jefferson, North Carolina, located in Ashe County, and I had a lot of fun. It was me and 24 other people, 2 leaders and 2 adult facilitators, and together we just had a lot of fun together. Got it in my eyes, yo.
Get it on the eyeball. Get it on the eyeball. There you go. Just a little. Yeah. Oh no. Oh.
After one whole night and one whole morning of driving, we finally made it, and everybody was exhausted at the beginning of the week, and I was honestly a little apprehensive as to what was going to happen. I didn't really know a lot of people, and I'm not the best with making new friends and putting myself out there, but it was fun. Saturday, we all got pizza. We just bonded a little bit. We took it really easy, and we went to bed. On Sunday, we went to Mass, and that's the first time I really saw the strength of the community that exists in West Jefferson, North Carolina. Because right after Mass, we went to their basement and they fed us breakfast. And the food was absolutely incredible, as every other meal that week was going to be that they prepared for us. Everybody wanted to get to know us. It felt like we were the celebrities of the town. And everybody had such an interesting thing to say, because once they were done asking us about our lives, we asked them about theirs. And a lot of people weren't native to the area of West Jefferson or Ashe County. They decided to move there, and they're proud of it. And they're proud of where they come from, and they're proud of where they're going to be and where they're going to stay. It was really cool to see everybody with such pride. Then we went on a hike. We met this lovely family called the Schusters, probably the poster child of ideal families, and they took us on a hike. The views were absolutely gorgeous because in West Jefferson it's all surrounded by mountains. So everywhere you go, all you see is rolling hills and plains and mountains breaching the clouds, blue skies, gorgeous sunsets, 100% surrounded by nature, and it was absolutely lovely. Monday started our first day of service, and like I said, I was a little nervous. I didn't really know what to expect. I haven't really gone on service trips before. I've done service, but not service immersion programs like Apex. West Jefferson went to 3 sites every single day. One site was a place where you were building the foundation of a home. The second site was where you were painting a foreclosed home for somebody to move into. And the third site changed every single day. I went to the first site on the first day, so building the foundation of the home. And it was cold, it was labor intensive, but it was still so much fun. And what really struck me the most about that was seeing the volunteers for Habitat for Humanity, who were at least double my age, more than double my age. Most of them were retired, working even harder than I was, knowing more than I did, and directing me and telling me what to do when I was walking around looking lost and aimless. It was really cool to see these people come together to help their own community when they didn't have to. And over the course of the week, I got to know 25 new people. Like I said, I was very nervous in the beginning, but everybody was in the same boat that I was. We were all thrown into this new environment, not knowing what to expect, not knowing a lot of people, and I think that's what brought us together. Slowly but surely, you could see the bonds start to form, and once they were fully formed, it was almost as if we have been friends for our entire lives. Everybody was so close, inside jokes were forming, I was finishing other people's sentences, I could talk to anybody in the room at any time about anything, and I know we would connect. I don't know if it was the power of all living in the same room or all being immersed in the same culture, doing the same thing, but whatever it was, it's unlike anything I've ever experienced before. What struck me the most about the week wasn't the friends that we made, wasn't the food, nor the service that we did. What struck me the most was the community. West Jefferson isn't in the best economic state, but one of the biggest lessons that I learned was that wealth is not measured just by how much money you have. If we were to expand the definition of that and open up and put in more terms, Ashe County would be one of the richest communities I've ever been a part of. Their spirit, their diligence, their resilience, their hope, and their faith were unlike anything I've ever experienced before. And it was very inspiring and lovely to see. And as a result, everybody else in the service trip and the whole week, and I hope for years to come, have experienced those emotions as well. There, we were extra motivated, we were extra inspired, we were extra energetic, we were extra hopeful and extra faithful that the situation in West Jefferson would turn around. All because of the attitude of the people we were working with. And everywhere we went, everybody was so friendly. Every single church we went to that prepared dinner for us, everybody wanted to get to know us. We decided to sit almost every other so people could sit in between us and we could listen to as many stories as possible. It was cold, it was tiring, but it was one of the best weeks of my life. We worked, we bonded, we played music, we danced, we ate way too much food. We had a great time. And I don't think any of us would trade that for the world. If there's a few things I learned from this week, it would be that everybody has a story to tell. And the best way to hear that story is just to say hi. Initiate a conversation and let the story be told and let the story be shared, because the stories and the people deserve to be heard. I learned that you control your own happiness. Everything is a mental state. The people of West Jefferson didn't have to be so friendly, didn't have to welcome us with open arms. They don't have to be so hopeful and faithful that everything will be okay in the end, yet they are. And if that says anything about the human condition, it's that happiness is up to you, and you decide whether you want to be happy, and nothing else can determine that except for yourself. And lastly, you might not think that 25 random students thrown together in a van from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania to West Jefferson, North Carolina are capable of doing much, but we are, and we can, and we did. Apex. The Appalachian experience and the week of our lives.
1, 2, 3, West Jam!